Hello and welcome to VOA's Red Carpet. I'm Jackson Vunganyi. This week on the red carpet, South African singer Moja says that she's quitting music after her latest album. Ghanaian twin singers Lali and Lola embrace music as a true family affair. And Malawi's first female flight crew are working to inspire the next generation of aviators. Those stories and more right here on the red carpet. Let's go! South African sensation Moja has shocked fans with news of her retirement from music. In an emotional Instagram post, the star revealed that her upcoming third album will be her final project. The Limpopo-born artist, known for hits that celebrate her Tsonga roots, recently dropped her new single Mtiririko off the album Limpopo Champions League Volume 2. This announcement marks the end of a remarkable journey for the artist who signed with Epic Records US just 2 years ago. Artificial intelligence was much discussed and demonstrated at the Africa Tech Festival in Cape Town, South Africa. The conference highlighted how technology is changing industries on the continent. Vicky Stark filed this report.
Big names like Meta, Microsoft and the United States government were on a keynote panel at this year's Africa Tech Festival in Cape Town. The topic was the transformative potential of artificial intelligence.
In the 15th century, when printing press was invented, did we know what was going to happen to the world after printing press? When electricity came in the 19th century, did we know at that point in time where is the world going to go? AI is that general purpose technology. These technologies come every 150 years, and when they come, they change the world forever.
With AI already being used in everything from social media algorithms to medical diagnosis, Bart said it would continue to make people's jobs easier.
Job augmentation is what the world awaits. New jobs will come, your jobs will change, you will learn new skills.
Joy Basu of the US State Department appealed to tech leaders to not leave behind Africa, which needs education and infrastructure investment. Basu said she was proud of the US government's Digital Transformation with Africa program and the work Washington did to ensure a resolution on AI safety was passed at the United Nations earlier this year.
I've been so delighted in the way the US has tried to really lead a consensus at the UN for safe, secure, and trustworthy AI development. There were 22 African co-sponsors, there were 123 countries that joined on, because I think as a world we know that this is an incredibly powerful technology.
Describing herself as being very green when it comes to AI, Sikim Suseni, the owner of a South African public relations firm, said she used ChatGPT in her business, but the festival had opened her eyes to the many other ways the technology can be used.
Considering the unemployment rate of South Africa, very high, especially in the youth unemployment rate, I personally feel that AI will equip young South Africans to apply for jobs and also be able to get more upskilling through using AI platforms.
A recent report from tech giant Google says AI could add $30 billion to the economy of sub-Saharan Africa by 2030. Vicky Stark, VOA News, Cape Town, South Africa.
Ghanaian twin sisters Patricia Delali Dake and Trisha Wolali, who go by the stage name Lali and Lola, said that they are on a mission to elevate their country's music scene with their form of Afrofusion. The sisters embrace music as a true family affair, managed by their father, styled by their mother, as the brother works on production. In our conversation, they reflect on the impact of working family on their creative process that culminated in their debut EP. Let's check it out. Okay, let's start off by asking who is Lali, who is Lola, because both of you, I'm a little, confused.
Confused. You met us on a good day because
Yeah.
would have confused you, but it's okay. So I'm Lali and I'm Lola, and we are Lali
Hi,
X
love.
Lola, your favorite Ghanaian twins. Hey, hey, hey.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Wait, is that your TikTok, the way you start your TikToks?
Yeah, that's like an intro. That's like our cute intro. Yeah.
I love it. It's beautiful, beautiful. I've been listening to your music, beautiful songs,
Thank
great
you.
performances. You guys grew up as dancers?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
We since like we were young, we just self-taught, like just watching stuff on TV, YouTube, and then we just learned it from there. And we've been dancing since, yes.
So let's talk a little bit about your music. What kind of music were you listening to when you're growing up? What music was playing in the background?
I have to give like all the props to my dad because he used to play jazz in the car. Yeah, and like just instrumentals, jazz, very smooth. Yeah, and then when we're like growing up, like further into teenage days, we're listening to R&B, Chris Brown, Asa. I'm a big fan of Asa. Yes, yes. A lot of R&B back then. Yeah. And then right now we listen to more Afrobeats, country. Like we're very experimental. With what we listen to. Yeah.
But you talked about your dad being in a band. Really, it's for you guys. It's a family affair in many ways. Your dad is your manager. Your mom is your stylist. I'm sure she chose the red hair and the red glasses.
Yeah, she's our brand manager.
Right, your brother is your producer. How does working so closely with your family impact your creative process and I guess professional decisions?
Okay, so the funny thing is when we started, right, our brother was like learning how to like self-produce from like YouTube. So he like taught himself how to produce. And we're just passing by and we heard the song. We're like, you know what? Let's just hop on it. See, like literally, we just hopped on it, and then like that's how like the music started. And then our parents, they were like so open to us like exploring that like aspect of our life, and they were like, you know what? We're gonna be part of this. So in our house, like we have like okay. So for us, we were looking at the long term. Yeah. So for us, we invested in equipment, the little resources that we had, we invested in equipment, so then we don't have to now outsource for studios. Now, if we want to lay a track right now, we can do it right now. Yeah. So then we have a studio in the house, so it makes everything easier. And our parents' room is just like 10 steps away from our room. Our brother's room is like also another like 10 steps away from our room. So we just like knock on his door. Excuse me, have you done this? Have you sent this beat to my email?
Down on me, as the journey begins, you can't take what's from me. You can't take what's from me. I be Pacific as the journey begins, so you can't take.
Malawi's first female flight crew, Captain Yolanda Kawunda and First Officer Lusekelo Mwenifumbo, are working to inspire the next generation of aviators. The pair has organized air shows with the Malawi Air Force to give children opportunities to see aircraft up close. The most recent event attracted around 1,000 underprivileged children. Lamet Masina has more from Lilongwe.
It might seem just like another sunny day at the airbase in Malawi's capital, Lilongwe, but for hundreds of children gathered here, the day is filled with excitement. For many, this is their first time seeing an airplane up close and entering the cockpit. For some, this may be their first step toward a career in aviation.
It has been my dream to become a pilot, and I really am excited to learn more.
I want to be a pilot engineer when I grow up.
Malawi's first all-female flight crew, Captain Yolanda Kawunda and First Officer Lusekelo Mwenifumbo, work for Malawi Airlines. The Jewish Phantom Aviation Association organized the show in partnership with the Malawi Air Force. when Fumbo says the aim is to showcase airplanes for children in rural Malawi who sometimes seek refuge when airplanes fly overhead due to a lack of familiarity.
We got about almost 1,000 underprivileged children to come in to just give them a pinch of an imagination, just to spice up their imagination, and because we believe that imagination is what is going to make them more curious for knowledge. So we believe in the children, we believe in the dreams, because we also believe in our dreams in the first place. So we want to encourage as many dreams as possible, and we're not stopping here.
The theme of the show was Dreams Take Flight, and it rekindled the excitement of aviation even for other attendees like Rosrain Hamis.
It's also my first time to come to a place like this, and I've been inspired. And if I had a chance to have, been exposed to this type of lifestyle before, I would have chosen to become a pilot. So it's so nice for me too.
The show's organizers allowed visitors to step inside helicopters, jets, and training aircraft. Puma Energy Malawi was the main sponsor, providing fuel for all the airplanes, which performed skilled and daring maneuvers.
Making decorative gingerbread houses is a Christmas tradition in several countries, but a New York City museum has gone a step further by using the humble holiday cookie to construct a stunning tribute to the Big Apple. Aaron Rannan has the story.
This holiday season, step into the Museum of the City of New York and immerse yourself in the delightful aroma. Inside, you'll find gingerbread versions of New York City icons, all competing for the top prize in design and construction in what is dubbed the Great Borough Bake-Off.
I walked in and just smelled the smell of gingerbread, and it was really nice.
It smells really good, yeah. It smells divine.
Yeah.
According to Bake-Off rules, each design must be entirely edible and crafted from at least 80% gingerbread.
We have famous New York City icons that people will recognize right off the bat, including the Freedom Tower and the Oculus from Lower Manhattan. We have the Empire State Building with King Kong and Spider-Man crawling up the side. This year's winner for Best Overall was the Wonder Wheel from Coney Island.
Other highlights include a whimsical gingerbread Bronx Zoo, complete with animals sculpted from icing, and an intricate recreation of Forest Hill Station in Queens. But not all entries focus on architecture. Gingerbread baker Jewel Johnson drew inspiration from one of New York's most iconic foods, pizza.
I used red royal icing to make the sauce and just regular white fondant to make the cheese. And I used a cheese grater to make them mozzarella shreds, and then a torch to torch it and melt it and make it all brown and gooey, bubbly looking.
Visitors say the gingerbread creations are putting them in a holiday mindset.
I think it's great, especially this time of year, as it gets me into the holiday mode. So it's pretty cool to see such artwork from such amazing bakers.
The exhibit is open through January 12th, offering visitors a chance to experience the magic and the sweetness of the Big Apple. Aaron Rannan, VOA News, New York City.
Thank you for watching VOA's Red Carpet. I'm Jackson Vunganyi. For more entertainment news, remember to check us out at voaafrica.com. We are also on Facebook, on Instagram, and on YouTube. Don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe. Until next time, goodbye everyone.
This week on Healthy Living, we look at how the stress of elections can take a toll